Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. My name is Vismay and I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are on Vatsim and we are flying from Philadelphia to Toronto. So the ICAO code will be Kilo Papa Hotel Lima to Charlie Yankee Yankee Zulu. As always, our call sign is All Nippon 8952. If you guys want me to change that to something else, like a real life aircraft uh, route, then go ahead and put that into Discord. Discord link is in the channel about page as usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the sound. There we go, sound is on. So we are in a cold and dark cockpit currently. I just went ahead and turned on the two batteries for some lights. The flashlight, I don't really like that. But I went ahead and turned on the battery. So it's not exactly cold and dark, but it's as close enough that looks okay. So I'll connect ground power here. And you can hear that the system is starting up. And I'll go ahead and turn on some lights. So I'm not going to go through any sort of special checklist. I'm just going to go right into stuff. So I'll go ahead and open up the fuel pumps. Extinguish all white lights. That's the philosophy of the Airbus. But we'll go ahead and turn on the APU master switch. And strobe and... not strobe, sorry. Beacon and nav lights will come on. And we'll go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs as well. We'll put the spoilers to arm. And let's go ahead and input our flight plan. Oh, and starter. Forgot the starter. And APU. And so we don't really have passengers, but I'm going to go ahead and dial up the heat. And just put this in the ignition start mode. So once the APU is fired up, it'll automatically start while I'm inputting the flight plan. Imagine the Copilot is doing this stuff. But we'll go ahead, and this is the A32NX mod. As always, if you do have this simulator, I highly suggest you download that. But if you guys want to fly the same flight, you can input this username. You guys won't be able to access anything, but you can input this, and the latest flight plan, if you go inside, you can access my latest flight plan from there. So we can go back into the ATSU. We go to the AOC menu, and we can do the init data request. This is for downloading our data from SimBrief. So you can see things have been inputted. We'll go ahead and request the data just to see if it's updated. But we'll get the refuel, and we'll get the payload. So once that's done, we're going to have to go to the, well, we can do V1 right now. The best part about the Airbus is you just have to click it, it automatically calculates for you, provided that you have put in the correct data. So you can see I didn't put the right thing in, so I can re-put that in. Very simple. But if I go back to init, this is where we input our actual from, to, and our flight number. So it'll get all this data like cost index and stuff like that. But we don't need to worry about IRS in it because we're on an A320neo. We have the 80 IRS aligned, so we actually have GPS. We don't have to align on ref. After that, we can check our flight plan. So today, currently we do not have any sort of ATC at the moment at Philadelphia on the ground, delivery, nothing. So if I take a look in VATSpy, go ahead, look in there. We won't get ATC until around maybe Allentown approach departure might contact us if we're not high enough. But if they don't contact us, then New York Center will. And after New York Center, it'll most likely be Cleveland Center, and then finally Toronto Center. So those are the centers that we have online. Current Toronto Pearson, they do have tower. They have actually 2 towers, so that's good. Go ahead and close that. Look depressing. What looks depressing? The cockpit? Um, wow, okay, so it looks like engine's already started up. I'm gonna go ahead and just tune into Unicom 122.8. There we go. And oh, for some reason it put in JFK. Huh. Okay, well I have to redo that. We'll try that again. Oh, okay, so it looks like I did not press OFP generate. Oh, we'll try that again. Atsu, AOC menu. So this is where if you have two back-to-back flight plans, you can still do that. You can do init data request, then you can see things have already updated. And then we can go back down to perf, OFP request, load that. We'll send another one, and we'll load that. Now again, we have to go back to init, so we'll do the init request, and things have updated. We'll go back to perf. Let's see if this will change. Yep, it will change. Most probably with our payload, fuel, and maybe some wind. I don't think it takes that into account though. Zero fuel weight, zero fuel center of gravity. I am not sure. Yeah. It's just me talking to one guy. Most of my viewers actually view it after I live stream it. I do have a Discord. That's where they. I just send a link in there. Most of them view it that way. Most of the people come on around descent and approach, so takeoff and stuff like that. They don't really want to watch that. Yeah. So go ahead and check the cabin. I'm not following any particular order for checklist. I'm not doing a checklist, just doing in a random order. Flaps, we'll put that to takeoff config. Go ahead and turn on the tcas traffic and TARA. And we don't have any ATC, so we won't ident or anything like that. Put that back to normal. And we're gonna have to do a departure. So from the flight plan, from SimBrief, what I've already done is I've put in a departure of, let's see, where is it? Okay. We're departing 35. Runway 35. There we go. From 35, we will not take a star. We can see if a star will do any good. Let's try. Let's see, does that star do anything? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we'll put in the star. Usually if you don't, there's some kind of issue. But we won't put in an approach. Well, we could check the approach. I'm estimating, or what is this game called? It's not, I wouldn't say a game, but it's called Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's a link in the description. Yeah, it's very a very good simulator. Very accurate. The scenery's good. The airplanes, some of the stuff is in-op. But I'm gonna go ahead and look. Yeah, so we'll get a flight plan from ATC there. No, I'm on Vatsim. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna check Vatspy again, just to see if there's anybody, any other ATC that's popped online. No, there isn't. Okay. So, assuming everything is good, I'm at gate 60. Takeoff config, we'll check that. Predictive wind shear, okay. This is with the A32NX mod as always. But we will check for pushback. I'm gonna get up the pushback helper. Just a mod. We can see I have the fly-by-wire Christmas Christmas livery on. Something's going on up here. I'm not too worried about that. It's like flipping between VOR and FMS. I'm not going to worry about that. But I'm going to go ahead and activate the pushback. And once nose wheel steerings disconnects, and once they connect up, I will disengage the parking brake. So we're taking off 3-5, as I said. We're gonna taxi around right here. We'll take a right onto this taxiway. We'll cross runway. I believe this is 24 left. I'm thinking. And then we'll just go all the way to the end and hold short of 3-5. Okay, we'll disconnect the parking brake. Is it on the Play Store? What do you mean Play Store? Like, mobile? No, it's not mobile. Definitely not mobile. Go ahead and start turning. I'm gonna set the nose light to taxi. There we go. And we'll disactivate the pushback. Engage the parking brake. Pushback is complete. APU bleed is, we can turn that off since the APU actually isn't on. Must have forgotten to click that. But, oh yeah, just a quick reminder, make sure you guys have the highest quality setting for the video. If you don't, then you're probably going to see a very low quality. That's just how it is. So it's usually set to auto. Make sure it's set to the highest you have. Right. So flight control check. Looks like I didn't set my dead zones. Always gotta check to see if you guys set your dead zones. Do 15%. There we go. Apply. Go back. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna put in after departure. We'll go up to 15,000. Sorry, 5,000. We'll continue from there on our flight plan. So I'll go ahead and contact Unicom. Let's see, do I have my audio set up? Right, okay. Philadelphia ground, all Nippon 805-2, taxiing to runway 35. Okay, so we can go ahead and disengage the parking brake and slightly increase throttle. Now I don't have a taxi chart. I should probably get my charts up, but I don't typically bring up my charts when there's no one around. I mean, you would, but I don't typically do that. Just because ATC, there's no ATC here. They won't pop up online. Go ahead and stop here. And let's get a taxi chart, actually. And we will rotate it. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and gotta find it. See Philadelphia right there. This taxi chart doesn't match up to what's in the simulator. That's interesting. Huh. So I guess I can't follow the taxi chart either way. There's a lot of missing taxiways. I'm just gonna put it up to 36,000. That's our cruising level. It's a pretty short flight. It's about an hour and 35 minutes in air, I believe. So it shouldn't be that long. I did fly Kennedy to New York to Toronto 2 days ago. That was a good flight. Go ahead and turn right here. Stop bars are for the runway 35. We're just taxiing parallel to it to the end. Range is 15. Okay, that looks good. Okay, coming up on the runway that we do have to cross. Just want to check. 27 right. Okay, I thought that was 24. Never mind. I don't think they have a 24 here. I thought we were taxiing slightly fast, but we're at 50 knots. Typically, I usually try to keep it around 20 knots. Okay. Go ahead and go to the end. This is with live weather and all Vatsim traffic. Live time of day as well. So strobe lights are on, beacon lights on. Go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Yeah, everything looks good. We're on Unicom. Okay. Everything looks good. Takeoff flaps are in takeoff config. So go ahead and tell Unicom taking off runway 35. Philadelphia traffic, all Nippon 805.2, taking off runway 35. So we'll go ahead and disengage the parking brake and line up on the runway. Altimeter is checked. Slightly slow. Gonna try and get up on there a little bit faster. There's no traffic to worry about, but do want to get on the runway a little bit faster. Okay, 35, runway 35 confirmed. And we have more than enough fuel to get us there. So go ahead and put toga power. Okay, slight nose forward. 60 knots. Where is it? 80 knots. 100 knots. 120. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Okay, we'll fly our heading. And then once lever climb comes up there, that's at thrust reduction altitude, we'll go ahead and put the levers back to climb. Go ahead, turn off the landing lights now. Nose lights off. There we go. Lever climb. Go ahead and engage autopilot. And autopilot's now engaged. There we go. We are up. Flaps up. Flaps up one more. Okay, check. Flaps are fully up. We'll disengage the speed brake, disarm the speed brake, and we are climbing good. Okay, radio call out. We passed 2,500, and we're going to be in Allentown approach departure, but we're about to be in New York Center. I'm not sure who's going to ask us to contact who. Pretty sure it's going to be center. So ETA will pop up shortly. UTC 104. So that's about 1 hour and 25 minutes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to the drone cam. All looks good. That's the runway we just took off from. Everything looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and turn off. Oh, we can keep that on. Turns off. We'll retract the landing lights. Strobe lights are already on auto. Beacon light can stay on. Standby compass isn't modeled yet, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're almost at 10,000 feet. And we're basically in Allentown approach departure. But New York Center is coming up as well. There is one more flight coming out of Philadelphia though. It's taking off of runway 27. I just saw on the map. Go ahead and turn off the signs. Call the cabin crew. There we go. Everything's good. QNH is flashing. I'm not sure why. So everything's in managed mode. Speed's managed, heading's managed, and we've already put in an altitude. But I was hoping that by now New York Center would have contacted us. But they have not. Everything looks good. We're already in both of their airspaces. Anti-ice. Okay, we'll go ahead and put on the anti-ice. ECAM message disappeared.
Philadelphia, Unicom, United 122 is coming into land, runway 017 right. We are in emergency.
Emergency. Oh, there's no ATC, but Unicom, they still have an emergency. That's interesting. So we're coming up on 18,000, which is the transition point where you transition from local QNH to standard, which is 29902. But if you're doing in hexapascals, that's 1013. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull standard right at 18,000 feet. There we go. We're now in standard. Now, as far as I have just learned, if you turn off the displays on the Copilot side, you actually get better frames. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I thought New York Center would have contacted us. Very interesting. Oh, New York Center went offline now. But Allentown approach departure. They haven't contacted us, so we have a while to go before we actually get ATC now. Okay. So I just want to say thanks to American 73 for requesting this flight in the Discord. This is a very good one. So thank you, American 73. If you guys do want a specific, you know, if you want a specific flight me to fly, then go ahead and put it in the Discord. Link is in the channel about page. But come and join the Discord. But yeah, everything looks good. Smooth sailing for now. Just constantly checking the charts and all. I'm gonna put in Toronto charts now. So you know the approach charts. I'll put in the text, the star, and I'll put in the text chart. I'm just gonna scroll down to the ILS for 24 right, since I believe that's the one they're operating currently. I believe that's what they usually do. Nice and peaceful flight. Hello, hey there, Kieran, nice to see you. We are going Philadelphia to Toronto Pearson as requested by American 73 in the Discord. We are climbing up to cruising level, flight level 360. We are on Vatsim, and today's not a shared cockpit day. A32NX mod as always, but it's just, you know, cruising from here, smooth cruising. Leave constraints off. There's not much to do once you reach this altitude with no ATC. Yeah, so again, if you guys do want some sort of flight, go ahead and put in a request. Typically, the airtime should be around 1 to 2 hours. Hopefully, if I get editing software, I can do not a 1 to 2 hour flight, but a long flight, and I edited some of the stuff out. NZ Spirals here, hello! So today we're doing Philadelphia to Toronto, as requested by American73 in the chat. In Discord, as always, A32NX mod, Microsoft Flight Simulator, no shared cockpit, but this is Vatsim. Yes, I see you're back. So if you guys do have the game, I just learned something. If you turn off the co-pilot's displays, and if you turn off his RNP, apparently you get better frames per second, according to fly-by-wire, but I'm not sure about that. You have to go. Okay, our ETA is at 39 minutes, so 12:39. Expect like 12:39 to be like the approach. So that will be in about 50 minutes, 50 minutes. That's when we're going to descend and approach. Actually approach, not descend. Okay, thank you. Did you join the Discord? Yeah, we still have Discord, of course. As I said, today's flight was requested by American73. Yeah, you don't really have to get the app. There is an online. You just go to discord.com. Bye. See you later. So, Kieran, you still here? I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or the day after we could do an Among Us stream. If you want to join. Wow, 121 knots. Almost a full headwind. Wow, okay. Just gonna check ATC again, because I'm kind of paranoid. Wow. We went right through Allentown, approach departure, like, really fast. That was quick. Still got a ways to go. Still climbing, but once we reach flight level 360, the noise should go down. Yep, so flashing. There we go, we're now in Mach. So Mach speed instead of knots now. So I have a little competition for you all. I'm going to repeat at the end of the video. If you guys can figure out what I did differently in today's video, in the intro, go ahead and put the answer in the Discord. I'll post it there. But if you guys can do that, I'll see who the winner is. Broadcast. Attention all pilots. Come enjoy fresh snowfall in around Montreal terminal for the entries. VFR 9 for to. Oh, that's too bad. So close. We're going to see. We're going to see YYZ. Not any of those airports. It's too bad. So we're still cruising along. Everything's looking good. Usually you'd keep the throttle levers in climb. That's correct, yes. And the reason why you don't keep it at toga or any like here is because this climb, when you're in toga, there's no auto throttle there. FLX MCT is flex and maximum continuous thrust. So yes, you are correct. That's just how it is on the Airbus. In the Boeing, everything is auto throttle. And what I like about the Boeing is that you see how idle is behind, reverse thrust is behind idle? Well, you know, sometimes that can be hard. Maybe you're at idle and then you accidentally, I don't know, you're not at, you're at reverse thrust or something, you know, and you don't get full range of motion. On the Boeing, however, all of this is positive thrust, and when you pull up the little front levers, then you get reverse thrust. So, you know, activating it accidentally, I believe, is a little bit harder, and it just looks a little bit better. You know, you can pull all the way back instead of, you know, leaving it here at this detent. Expected time of arrival is changed to 12:40. Zulu. Okay. What is this switch right here? That is the anti-skid, not the brake fan. The brake fan is this one right here. They haven't modeled that yet, but anti-skid, if you turn it off, you know, you don't get anti-skid. You do get a warning right there. It is toggleable. Usually keep this off. But that does say nose wheel steering, so that, you know, your nose wheel steering is not going to be there. So I should probably change the page. Let's go to engine. No, we already have engine. Pressure. Okay. Hydraulics. Fuel. We'll leave it on fuel for now. It does give us total air temperature and I believe a static air temperature. Toronto Center is online, but we're now in range. Cleveland Center, there's two of them. There's an S and an I. I'm not sure what's the difference. But I guess one of them will contact us very soon. I'm going to go ahead and look at Toronto Center, just double click it and get the ATIS, pre-departure clearance. Estimated log-off times. Okay, CYYZ tower. Okay, there's no estimated log-off time. Now we just gotta sit here and wait. No, ditching mode does not have water pumps. As far as I believe, as I know, ditching mode basically seals up any sort of intake or something like that. I'm not exactly sure ditching mode, but ditching mode, yeah, there's no pumps on the aircraft. It's not like a boat. constraints to Papa Sierra Bravo. Am I tuned to a VOR? No, I'm not. Okay. I believe that's a VOR. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. Wow, so I haven't put an approach. Let's see. Can I put an approach? What approach will it give me? Well, it's giving me an approach. Let me check if that's a real approach. There it is. Verco. Oh, that's not the one. Huh. It says Verco09 here. But in the sim brief it says Verco07. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. We'll see. We'll see. Pull the VFR map. Papa Sierra Bravo. Okay, so that looks about what we had last time. And right about here, they vectored us in just straight in final. Instead of looping around like this. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in, and we'll see the estimated time of arrival is 12:50. So I was about correct. But I'm gonna go ahead and look at the arrival package and try to find that arrival. If I do push constraints, yes, that is, you are correct. That is the way to check for altitude and speed restrictions. But it's best to have a chart as well. I'm not really one to look at charts, but you know, if there's a chart, and if I understand maybe just a little bit of it, I'll look at it. Not very good at looking at charts, reading charts. Like, sure, missed approach procedure? Yeah, but approach? No. Just trying to find that. I do not have Navigraph now. I'm waiting to see if I can get Navigraph. Okay, Verco9 approach. Yes, I see it. Taking the Verco9. Yeah, I haven't changed that Verco9. So I just changed the flight plan. Verco9, arrival. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Verco9, okay. So can I change approach bias? Let's see. Arrival. I don't think there's nav data for most of this stuff in here. Let's try Linning 2. Sorry, no. Go back. No, I'm not gonna change that. Forget I said anything. We'll just keep this. Just keep checking charts and all. Now we just gotta wait. Waiting. I don't like waiting. Trim. The Airbus does not have well, I mean, you don't manually trim it. No. The Airbus has automatic trim, so you don't have to worry about that. Does that answer your question? I think there is a way to manually trim it. I'm not sure. Maybe just like, you know, use your hands. far as I know. That doesn't really work. Maybe we can just hold it there. Doesn't really do much. So it's just auto trims. Coming up on overspeed. Whoa. How are we overspeeding? We didn't do anything. We were perfectly fine. What just happened? It just happened instantly. Like, I'm watching the speed bar. It just went boom, and you got the overspeed. I don't know, was that wind or something? I don't think wind will affect that. It just affects ground speed. But we are coming up on Cleveland Center. That was interesting. I'm gonna have to watch the replay. Because as far as I know, no flaps came out. Yeah, no flaps. Oh, and my controller just died. Yeah, so there was no way I could get any input from that. It was off. So now we are turning. And it's almost, I believe it's almost like a straight line. Let's check. Yeah, pretty much a straight line into Wowsy. Go ahead and put that to 40. Maybe even 80. But we are still on Unicom. We're like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, sorry, maybe 1 minute from entering Cleveland airspace. But yeah, that overspeed. First of all, you only get an overspeed warning when the gear are out or the flaps are out, not when the speed brakes are out. And the speed brakes were not out; they were disarmed. So I am utterly confused. Could be wind, but I don't really think it was wind. Oh, so you got manual vertical speed control. Maybe this is I don't think that's trim. But it's something to do with vertical speed. That is manual. Altitude cruise. Let's go on the perf page. Yeah, so we are on cruise. I'm just gonna see flaps landing config. I don't know how you change this. Click on something. I don't know. Minimum descent altitude. I'm gonna put in 1,000 because from last time that we approached, the airport is actually above sea level. I don't know how high, maybe 700 feet, I'm not sure. Yeah, so QNH temperature and magnetic we'll leave for later. So we are now in Cleveland airspace. So I don't know if they'll send a contact me. Don't think they will. They'll probably leave us alone, maybe. But Toronto Center, yeah, they should contact us for sure. Huh. So there are some lights. Those aren't the landing lights because I know those are off. You can check right here. Yeah, those are retracted and off. Maybe they're just the cabin lights. Yeah, there's like severe icing with the A32NX mod. They're trying to fix that. Fuel on board. We're reaching 5,800 kilograms. Still got more than enough. so now we got a crosswind. So this is our current heading, and this is our track. So what this means is this is the direction we're going, or our flight plan, but this is the way we're heading. And now we do have some gusts that are shaking the aircraft, which is also interesting. Oh, that's too close. I'm still connected to Vatsim, yeah, so I really thought they'd contact us by now. Still gotta wait. And we still have 74 subscribers. Now's the time to talk about that. I have a goal of reaching 100 subscribers by 55 days, so that's February 27th, 2021. So I really hope we reach that goal. We've gotten a lot of subscribers in the past 28 days, but if we do hope we reach that goal, that'll be really great. So one guest came in for the competition. I'm not going to say what he said, but I'm just going to tell you it's wrong. Carlos? No. So the auto throttle does not physically move this. It just stays in the auto throttle area. But unlike Boeing, it doesn't physically move. It just, changes the actual output. Just like the speed brakes, they don't move. So this is actually the armed position. This is the disarmed position. So I can actually physically pull it back. But while I'm in autopilot, you can't go past 100 on the 150 on the real airplane. So typically you keep it unarmed, but this is armed. But when it does become activated, when it's armed, it doesn't physically do anything. The flaps just come out on when the ground sensor detects that. Now it's just straight to Wowsy. 24 minutes. There's a lot of activity going on at Toronto. We got delivery online now. 2 towers. One ATIS, which of course will come when an ATC is there, and we do got center. Hopefully it's that center from last time. I really like that guy, but we'll see. Let me actually see what's his name in VatMap. VatSpy, sorry. We can see. Let's see. Airport details. Toronto Center. Oh, what was that? Knock knock, Cleveland here. Come enjoy fresh waters and cold temperatures of the airspace around Johnson's. VFR and IFR are welcome to join us. Okay, so for a second I thought that was a contact me message, but the sound was different. The Toronto Center. It doesn't have a name. It just has a number. I don't know if that is the guy from last time. Brendan McCurry is for tower. His name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if that's the guy. No, I'm not gonna squawk ident. Why would I do that? The ATC hasn't requested that. That would be, I don't know. You wouldn't really do that. Wait a minute. Oh, for a second I was scared. Because our approach is coming in soon, and constraints. Let's see. Let's look at the flight plan. The constraints will come up right here. So at SETAB they want us at 9,000 feet. I can look at my charts for that. But but Wowsy, they want us at flight level 340. Okay, so I'll just put in flight level 340 once we get a little bit closer. Time to Wowsy isn't going down. It's been stuck at 24 minutes for a while. Please contact me. Use the frequency. Okay. So we now gotta contact me a message. So we'll go to 134-900.
No, 4,000, Delta 2520.
There we go. That was
Station Center Delta 14. Sorry. Delta 1476 with you, flight 1350.
So let's probably give us a squawk code.
Station 617 Mike Sierra, can we descend via the glide path while you're vectoring us for the localizer?
And 617 Mike Sierra, turn left heading 120. Or turn right.
120 something Mike Sierra.
Yeah, turn left heading 120.
Cleveland Center, on the pond 8952, flight level 360.
Turn upon standby.
Okay, we'll stand by.
67 Mike Sierra, do you want me to get you back around, or is that going to be
two guys
enough?
contact me, both centers
the
actually.
airfield.
Station 7 Mike Sierra, we have the airfield in sight. I think we're too high though.
Okay, 71 Mike Sierra. 71 Mike Sierra, continue the turn now heading 080.
Pen and paper is always a good
2000.
idea.
080-2000 7 Mike Sierra.
I'm going to basically circulate back around to get to there. And that's air. Delta 1476, ident.
Ident 126.
Okay, we are getting some slight buffeting. Why are we not climbing? Okay, vertical speed is going up. I just want to maintain 360.
Delta 1476, radar contact about 15 miles northeast of the Litchfield VOR. Welcome aboard. And last aircraft, was that Air Nippon Airways 8952 contacting me?
Affirmative, on the pond 8952.
And Air Nippon 8952, squawk 5740.
Squawk 5740, on the pond 8952. Okay. 5740, 5740. Go ahead. I don't know if this ident, but.
And Juliet, you are about 11 miles from Queenie. Turn left heading 090. Descend and maintain 3000 until established. Clear to the ILS from 6 left approach.
Alright, 090 3000 established. Clear out 6
Yeah,
left.
the time isn't coming down.
And Air Nippon 8952, radar contact about 31 miles to the east of the Jamestown VOR. Welcome.
Okay. So he's identified us.
And Air Nippon 8952, cross Iston at maintain 17,000, Buffalo altimeter 3013.
Iston at 17,000, on the pond 8952. Iston.
Cleveland Center Southwest 878 is clear runway 6
left. We
are parking at the Bravo.
Where's this Biston?
Southwest 878, welcome to Cleveland. Taxi via Golf Alpha Lima, crosswind 24
I
left.
don't have a Biston.
Copy that, Golf Alpha Lima and cross 24 left for Southwest 878.
November 617 Mike Sierra. 617 Mike Sierra, turn left heading 270.
Left 270 7 Mike Sierra.
And Delta 2523, turn right heading 120.
Right 120, Delta 2523.
I don't see a Biston. I'm a little confused there.
Cleveland, UPS 1131.
And UPS 1131, UPS 1131, cross runway 32, continue taxi 23 via Alpha.
Taxi 23 Alpha Cross 32, UPS level 31.
Gonna go ahead and descend now. I don't know.
And Delta
where Vismay is.
2523, you're about 6 miles from Guyve. You can turn right heading 190, maintain 4,000 until established, clear for the LS22 right approach.
Right 190, maintain 4,000, cleared for the ILS-22 right approach, Delta 2520.
617 Mike 0, I'm still getting you a little too close, so turn right heading 350.
Right 350, 7 Mike 0.
November 694 Juliet, wind 090, actually 694 Juliet, state intentions.
Where's the 6 left, and we'll do a go around back for the 6 left.
I don't see a Biston.
694 Juliet, wind 090, 4 runway 6 left, cleared for a touch and go.
Alright, get this.
I'm confused. Biston. There's no Biston. Biston. I mean, I'll go ahead and go down to flight level.
And Cleveland Center, November 12345. Any update on that clearance?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that clearance in just 1 moment. Say bye.
That's an interesting call sign. Yeah, I don't know. Biston, whatever that is. I'm looking at Sky Vector here, and I don't really know Sky Vector that much, but come on. It's gotta be something.
Number 617 Mike Sierra, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, 7 Mike 0.
Delta 2523, wind 110 at 4, runway 22 right, clear to land.
Clear land 22 right, Delta 2523.
We're still descending. I don't know where Biston is, and this is, yes.
Cleveland UPS 1131, share to 23 Buffalo, ready for departure.
If I don't know where that is, I don't know how fast I need to descend, but I know we were supposed to be at flight level 340 at Wowsy.
UPS
or lower, so that's okay.
1131, wind 220 at 3, fly runway heading, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Roma heading UPS 1131.
Go ahead and decrease the range. There's a little bit too much of purple there. Pink, more like it actually.
November 617 Mike Sierra, turn left heading to... Actually, turn left heading 220.
Left 220, 7 Mike 0.
I do not know what altimeter he gave me. I forgot about that because I wasn't expecting an altimeter.
Number 617 Mike Sierra, turn left heading 160.
Left 160, 7 Mike 0.
And 7 Mike Sierra, the field's going to be at your 12 o'clock. Field's going to be at your 12 o'clock in about 7-8 miles. Report in sight.
We'll report in sight, 7 Mike 0, and in the meantime, we'll join the localizer.
Yeah, clear to join localizer runway 15.
Join the localizer 15, 7 Mike 0.
November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have your clearance advisory to call.
We're ready.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're cleared at the Erie Ottawa International Airport via radar vectors Deacon, then as filed. Climb maintain 10,000. Departure with me, squawk 5771.
November 12345 is cleared to the Papa Charlie Whiskey Airport, radar vectors Deacon, as filed 10,000, departure with you 5771.
And everyone 1235, readback is correct. Readback is correct. Altimeter 3008. Contact beats frequency when at the active.
We're ready, 12345.
And remember 12345. 12345.
Almost there.
And number 12345, wind 100 at 6, clear for takeoff. Clearance void, if not off by 0030 Zulu.
Clearance void if not off in 5 minutes. 12345. You want us on the heading?
Yeah, fly right ahead, please. Thanks.
Runway heading 12345.
What the?
Where's a Lima?
What?
And Northwest 1999, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Station 7 Mike Sierra on final, runway 15.
And Station Mike Sierra, runway 15, clear to land.
15 clear to land, 7 Mike Sierra.
And UPS 1131, say altitude.
5,800 EPS 1131.
UPS 1131, thanks radar contact. Proceed direct Veris is filed, climb maintain flight level 310.
Direct Veris is cleared up at 310, UPS 1131.
We should be leaving their airspace, so they should be contacting us soon. Yeah, so 125.775. That's probably gonna be our next frequency.
Air upon 8952, 8950, or air upon 8952, contact Toronto Center 125.77. Have a good rush flight.
125.77. Thank you, all upon 8952. Have a good day. Okay, so go to 125.775. Probably should tune that earlier. 125.775.
At 592, Reggie. West 592, contact Montreal Center 128.77. We'll see ya.
Montreal 2877. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.
See ya. And Romeo Delta Romeo Alpha, Toronto Center is closing. Your radar service is terminated. Change on route frequency. We'll see ya.
Toronto Center, on upon 8952, flight level 170.
On upon 8952, Toronto Center, thanks. It is runway 05 in Pearson. The ATIS is Sierra, altimeter is 3011. Descend 1000, Toronto Center will be closing shortly. You can remain my frequency for now, I'll advise.
Okay, altimeter 3001 will descend to 1000. We'll expect 05 for on upon 8952.
And on upon 8952, the Toronto altimeter is 3011.
3011 on upon 8952.
Roger.
3011.
Level 1898, Toronto Center is closing. Your radar service is terminated. Change on our frequency. We'll see ya.
Go down to 11,000. And we'll expect 05, so we're gonna have to change that runway.
Avers 138 heavy. Same for you. Toronto Center is closing. We'll radar service is terminated. Change on route. We'll see ya.
Okay, descend please. Descend.
Off-Delta Sierra 334 with you VFR inbound for City Center.
Altitude Sierra 334, Toronto Center, squawk identity, altitude request.
Go ahead and pull out the speed brakes and idle, just so that we descend a little bit faster.
We're squawking ident, and we're at 1,500 feet, and we'll just hold there.
Altitude Sierra, say request you in for a full stop.
We'll do a touch and go, and then a direct back.
What is on route
Okay, Alpha Del
frequency?
Sierra 334 cleared left downwind, runway 26, report established.
Clear to left downwind 26, will port established Alpha Del Sierra
I do need to
334.
input that ILS 110.
And Alpha Del Sierra, there's no traffic reported in the area. Clear touch and go, runway 26 on the go. You can turn right towards Pearson. It's Pearson Tower on 18.7. Once you're closer to the zone, we'll see you.
Roger, we're clear touch and go 26, and we'll give tower a call when we dismiss send when we're close to him. Thanks for the DC.
Yes, sir.
ILS frequency.
On the phone 8952, well, radar source is terminated. Change on our frequency. We'll see you.
See ya. On the phone 8952. We'll change on.
And the tower's online, so once you're on final, give them a call on 18.7.
We'll give tower a call on 18.7. On the phone 8952.
See ya.
Okay, so ILS is where's ILS? ILS frequency. Pretty sure. Oh, we're not at climb thrust. Forgot about that. Radio nav. Well, flight plan, let's just check. I did put in 05, okay. 05, ILS. 05 have an ILS? No, they do not. According to the chart. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, that's good. I actually should put this CYYZ 05 is 109.7. Okay, I don't know why that didn't put in 109.7. We'll change that up. I don't exactly know what course is, but I should go down to 8,000 now. Missed approach, climb to 1,000. So missed climb 1,100, heading 057. Okay. I guess we'll go to Unicom then, 122.8. But we do need to tune into tower after that. So that's 122.8. Tower is on 118.7. Change that to 20. Maybe even further. Or not. Keep it there. Yeah, so now it's just the approach in. Very simple ETA, let's check. Oh, perf, we should do perf. Approach, check the approach. QNH 3011. 3011, I thought I pressed that. There you go, 3011. Temperature, I'm gonna put in as 5. It was 5 last time, and it looks like it's 5 this time. Wind, 325, I'm guessing. We'll see what it is. Oh, there's ATIS there. Wind 190 at 4. Okay, so I'll put that in. Temperature, oh, temperature's actually 1. Okay. coming up, so speed restriction is 210 knots. That's the field right there. I do have a scenery for this Toronto area. Just increases it better. This is actually one of the only sceneries I have other than Gatwick. Gatwick, the airport. Upgrade. That one's a good one. Should also get that one, but I should probably check minimum descent altitude. Decision height is 108 radial altimeter, but that's yeah, so 108. I'll put that in. There we go. Decision height 108 instead of minimum descent altitude. Okay, so we need 8,210 knots. Actually, let's put in the approach phase. That's the field. Right there. And we're going to be landing right on this runway. Go ahead and descend to 6,000. Arm the speed brake. Put out landing lights. Probably should have done that earlier. Turn off lights. Put it to taxi. Seatbelt signs on. Forgot that. Cabin crew.
Cabin crew sees for landing.
There we go. Just gotta wait. That's interesting. So it says I need to be at 8,000. Let me go. Let's just change that back to 7,000. But then it says I need to be at 5080, but then 8,000 and then 3,680. So I'm not sure about that. Maybe I'm just reading this wrong because there's no minus here. I'm not familiar with this kind of stuff, but approach speed. Okay, we'll keep targeting 210. Let's check ITX. ITX confirmed. Okay, that is the ILS. That is the correct one. Go ahead and tune to tower, and we're just gonna wait. Let's see, can we do a checklist? ILS approach. Let's just leave it on normal. Seatbelt signs on. Activate positioning monitor. Manage speed. the charts. Turn on the controller. And it's frozen right now. Come on, come on. Come back. Yeah. My stream's always one time it freezes a little bit. But it always comes back. There we go, it's back. That VOR.
Charlie Golf Delta Echo X-ray, short runway 5.
Delta Echo X-ray, wind 25, correction 1904 knots, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Runway 5, clear for takeoff. Delta Echo X-ray.
Down to 5,000. The heading track doesn't work. I'm not sure what track means. Or course for that matter. CRS. This thing is going crazy. I'm not sure why. Shouldn't be.
Delta Echo X-ray, unfortunately no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8 and have a great night.
Alright, we're over to the sweet silence of Unicom. Charlie Golf Delta Echo X-ray, good job tonight and Happy New Year to you.
PA, public announcements. Intercom radio. Okay, I'm going to turn on the ILS information.
Alpha Delta Sierra 334, wind 1904 knots, clear to land, runway 05.
Clear land 05, Alpha Sierra 334.
Okay, and right as I reach Zagum, I'm gonna call for a ask them for clearance to land, or at least tell them we're on final. Not sure how far out we are though. 13 DME. Okay, I'll just contact them. Tower, all Nippon 8952, final for runway 05.
Al Nippon runways, or Al Nippon 8952, Toronto Tower, good evening. Number 1 for arrival.
Number 1 for arrival, all Nippon 8952.
Toronto Tower, good evening, Speaker 99 Whiskey, what is taxi?
Go ahead and put in the localizer.
Speedbird 999 Whiskey, Toronto Tower, good evening. Runway 06 left, altimeter 3011. Taxi via Alpha Lima, Bravo Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short, runway 06 left.
Affirm, Speedbird 99 Whiskey, coming de-ice first.
Oh, Speedbird 999 Whiskey, apologies. For de-icing, taxi via Alpha Lima, Tango, cross runway 33 right, taxi on the central de-icing facility at your discretion, and advise commencing de-icing.
Affirm Alpha Lima Tango, cross 33 right into the central icing facility, and we'll call you whenever it's de-icing.
So there's the runway. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the approach. So this will target the glide slope. Localizer targets the localizer, but approach also adds in the glide slope. But there we go. I'm gonna put out flaps. Whoa. Interesting. Don't know what that was. Just that I call out flaps 1. Got a hard. Something's going on. Huh. This should be managed, but I think it already is. But slightly high.
Alpha Delta Sierra 334, welcome to Toronto. Exit left when able, report clear.
Left when able, report clear. Alpha Delta Sierra 334.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get up the taxi chart now that I think about it. I don't have.
Current tower, very good evening. This is Air Canada 1003, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 1003, Toronto Tower, good evening. Runway 06 left, altimeter 3011, taxi via Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short, runway 06 left.
Taxiing runway 06 left via Alpha Juliet, then Delta, crossing 33 right, hold short of 06 left, and altimeter is 3011 for Air Canada 1003.
Alpha Delta Sierra 334, vacated 05, request taxi to signature.
Air Canada 1003, confirm Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta.
Alpha Juliet on Bravo, then Delta for correction for Air Canada 1003.
Okay, roger. Alpha Delta Sierra 334, taxi via Foxtrot, Juliet Kilo, apron your discretion, good night.
Taxi by Foxtrot, Juliet, Kilo, apron at my discretion, Alpha Delta Sierra 334.
Go ahead and put back the autopilot in.
2,500.
I don't know why, but it seems to want to go there. We'll see once we get close enough.
Al Nippon 8952, wind 1904 knots, clear to land, runway 05.
Clear to land, runway 05, Al Nippon 8952. Why is the ILS not going in? Approach doesn't seem to work. I'm gonna just fly this manually, I guess. I'm gonna put out the gear. Don't exactly know how far I am, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. I'm gonna go ahead and radio cabin crew. Flaps full.
Air Canada 1003, squawk mode Charlie, please.
Squawk mode Charlie for the Canada 1003.
Oh, they said 190 at 4, yet that's not what's happening here. Okay then. I mean, as long as nothing happens, it's okay. Slightly to the right. Slightly low. 1,000 radio call out. Autopilot worked a lot better on
Speedbird 909er Whiskey, advised de-icing complete and ready for taxi.
Hey fam, just starting now, Speedbird 909er Whiskey.
Turn off the, oh, keep it on. So the thing you gotta keep in mind is that you're on the left side of the nose wheel. So what you're trying to do is you gotta try to get the landing gear in the middle, not yourself, because you're to the left. So it may look like you're to the right or to the left. Well, usually you're gonna be towards the right, looks like that. But that's actually not in reality, you're perfectly lined up. So it looks like we're pretty good on lining up. 500. Decision height is at 108. That's about almost over the threshold. Not really over the threshold, but 50 feet is around the threshold.
Air Canada 1003, turn onto Alpha instead of Bravo. Take your next right on Alpha Lima, and then left onto Bravo to resume taxi.
Next right on Alpha Lima, then left on Bravo.
100 above.
Air Canada 1002.
Minimums. 100. Idle.
50.
Slight yoke input.
30.
Flare mode is engaged on the flight mode annunciator.
10.
Try to flare. There we go. So flaps are already out. I don't know why it always gives a landing inhibit. Go ahead and put up the disarm the speed brakes.
On the pawn 8952, welcome to Toronto. Exit right when able, report clear.
Exit right when able, on the pawn 8952, glad to be back to Toronto. Okay, so we'll slow down and we will turn off auto throttle for one, but we do need to find a place to exit. We got the stretch where there's like no exits. Let's see, can we slow down enough to take this? No, that's a runway. That's a runway. I don't want to take a runway. On the pawn 8952, clear of runway. Okay. Just gotta find where we're at.
And on the pawn 8952, taxi via Bravo, Alpha Lima, and apron your discretion. Good night.
Bravo, Alpha Lima, apron is our discretion, on the pawn 8952, good night. So Bravo and then Alpha Lima. Probably should have written that down. Bravo, Alpha Lima. Now I just gotta find out where we're at. Oh, we are in Bravo, okay. Let's go ahead, disengage the parking brake. Well, that was perfect. We're right on Bravo. Bravo, then Alpha Lima. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up my VFR map here. Go ahead and start the APU unlike last time. Turn on the runway, turn off lights, retract the landing lights. Turn off that, turn on, keep the strobe lights on. Seatbelt signs can go off, no smoke can go off. I just want to know what's stats. So to the left is November. Okay. That's November. Okay. So I know where we're at now. Just got to keep periodically checking, just to make sure. Because I don't got Navigraph, I don't exactly know where I'm at, but it's okay. Did say Alpha Lima, so well, that's almost all the way to the end. Gotta keep in mind when Alpha Juliet comes, and then Alpha Kilo, and the next one's Alpha Lima.
Air Canada 1003, wind 190 at 4 knots, cleared for takeoff, runway 06 left.
Clear for takeoff 06 left for Air Canada 1003.
that would be Sierra. So we still got a ways to go. Alpha Lima would be this one, if I'm not wrong. There's lots of taxiways here. Alpha Kilo. Oh, shoot. I'm on the grass. I'm on the grass. That was slightly interesting. Okay. That's Alpha Kilo. Next one's Alpha Lima. Okay. Okay, so we'll just turn left here. Can I see the sign? That's Tango.
Air Canada 1003, unfortunately no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, good night.
Over to Unicom 122.8 for Air Canada 1003, thanks very much for service, goodbye, good night.
See ya.
Okay, now we just got a taxi here. Tango, I don't have a Tango. Oh, they call it Tango on the other side, okay.
Toronto Golf Romeo Delta Romeo Alpha, just inside CLAP ILS 155. Sorry, ILS 5.
Golf Romeo Delta Romeo Alpha, Toronto Tower, good evening. Number 1.
Okay, we just have to find a gate now. I think we'll go straight ahead. Let's see, we can find a gate off our left. There we go, we can turn off the runway turn off lights, we can turn off the taxi lights, keep the strobe on. Let's see, how good did we park? Ooh! Okay, let's see if we can get further. There, that's perfect enough. So, we'll go ahead, I just gotta turn off my controller. That was a nice flight, but we'll go ahead and put out the checklist. After landing lights are off, flaps retracted, engine moves selected, normal, standby off. Okay, so we'll put that to standby. Turn tcas traffic off. Turn this off. Turn off mode Charlie. We'll go ahead and APU's already started. Put the predictive wind shear to off. Parking. Parking brake is set. Anti-ice off. Yep, ground power is already on. That comes on automatically for some reason. Slides disarmed, I don't really know how to do that. Exterior lights as required. Seatbelt signs off. Lapse time. Is this off? There we go, that's off. Let's do fuel pumps off. And we still got to continue the checklist. Where's the checklist? Come on. Parking. Can't click it? There we go. Fuel pumps are off. Go ahead and turn off the ADIRS. Do I need fuel pump to operate the APU? Okay. Yep, we'll go ahead and turn
Delta Romeo Alpha, wind 190 at 4 knots, clear to land 1005.
Go ahead and turn off the beacon now.
To land
Strobe.
05. Delta Romeo Alpha.
Turn off the external power. Go ahead and turn off all batteries. Put the engine and masters to off.
Attention all aircraft on this frequency. Toronto Tower will now be closing. Monitor Unicom on 122.8. Have a good night.
Before you go, Air Canada 1801, request taxi.
Okay, so that is now off. So we can close the checklist. In reality, all of these lights should be off since there's no power. So I'll just go ahead and do that. I don't know how you'd have power after everything's off. Turn off the lights. Come on. There we go. We now have the flashlight. Okay, so everything, well, technically, it should be off. Can't turn it off. Well, we can do this. Yeah, you can't turn this off. Okay, I'll say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But this is goodbye. See ya.